It's actually a good. Oh, okay. Let me take a screenshot.
Welcome to Hall Mountain.
So this is like a little spillway up here.
I started off going upwards to try and dig it up and using the explosives before I knew about the trick to do the hoppers.
Okay.
So it was kind of like you go to the top, blow the explosives, and it'd drop all the way down into here. Then off it goes into the normal bits and pieces, like.
Oh, that's a good idea.
And then obviously I found the hopper trick, and I was like, right, that was it. That's off I went. So until my lights off, so I don't blind you. I'm trying to think where's the best to take you first. Let's go down here. Oh.
And how long you been on this map?
Since when was it now? Probably July-ish. It's probably similar to when I first started watching you, to be fair.
Okay.
Because I started off up this top end here, and it's just literally grown and grown and grown legs. So you go wherever you want to go, unless you want a full run around tour.
I'll give us a tour first, and.
Okay. Are you recording? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. You got your sound on. So this here is the original hopper and the original sell point that never moved. Everything else has been developed around them.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So you've got the option.
That's that way you know where you started from originally from.
Literally just kept it from here and just kept going and going and going. If you need any refreshments, you can get some refreshments here if you need a rest.
Oh, look at that. Okay.
And then this was like my production area. It works, but I'm not too happy with it, if that makes sense, because this is like the last hop. Can you open the hoppers and everything? Can you see it?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So this is like the final stop of everything gets dropped off in here, apart from a couple of other things that are at the top up there to your in front of you. So we got these stairs here, you'll be able to get a better view. So the coal separates off into here.
Okay.
And then everything else goes off around a bit around the houses, because I added in the metal sorter when they brought the metal sorter in, so it goes off a bit down here to kind of split off, and then comes up to the top because I've got the two smelters up here as well.
Okay.
And then down to the wash plant over there, and up to the left is where I've got the water.
Wow.
So you go running off, and I'll follow you, and I'll explain it all off if you want. I'll see where you get to. I'll just go with you and have a look.
Smelters here.
Yeah, split them off. And obviously up here is where obviously the water comes in.
At least now they made the water. You could go on the dirt now.
Yeah, that's going to help a load of people.
Yeah.
So there's loads of water in there.
Okay.
Not quite developed this section here, but we'll just do a quick jump over here. And then again, it comes out the back of the smelters up here, splits off again, so I can get the aluminium rods and the steel rods and stuff.
Okay. So this gets.
What I've not been able to do. Come on.
Over here's the rods and.
Yeah. This one gives me the aluminium.
Okay.
What I've not been able to do is kind of line them all up with the conveyors, because of the size of the grid. Keeps blowing the grid.
Oh, okay.
So I need to kind of figure that out at some point. But for now, I'm happy just to come up and just empty the hoppers as when I need to.
Yeah.
And then carries on down to this one. So you've got obviously your bloom rollers and other bits and pieces.
Nice.
Back down to here. Got my little mini wash plants in there to do on, because all of this I was digging out at one point, and then when I found the hopper method is when I binned off doing this area here, decided to go off down underground instead. So that's why this has not really been developed much yet. So I've not kind of figured what to do with it. But you've got down here is where all you get your gravel from here. So I can literally grab the gravel from here and turn around in here to make the cement, and then behind you over there is where the cement mixers are. So it flows a little bit, especially when you'll know what it's like when you're on your own and you're running backwards and forwards trying to remember where you've got stuff.
Yeah, yeah. That's good. It's got a feng shui to it.
And then come down here and you're back to obviously the main area. You go down here and have a look underneath. This obviously leads you back down to where we were before, but it also, all the oil derricks that you saw down the hill all empty into this one container here.
Oh, nice.
And I've added into separate sets of refineries to get some generator fuel, because that gets you more money, doesn't it?
Yes. Yes, it does.
But all this here gets filled up from all the way down there.
Oh, okay. That's actually, yeah. I like that. Because if you saw on my map, I got it all stuck together, and look, I got to do so. I don't like how it looks. It's like in the ground and stuff.
Well, you threw yours in while you were digging the tunnel, didn't you? So it was just like...
Yeah, it was just to throw it in.
Yeah, it'd be dead easy to move it, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
I actually wondered for yours whether or not you could put, the oil derricks, whether you could connect the oil... It's not, in fact, you're on coal, aren't you? You're on coal powered. Yeah, forget that. I was going to say connect the coal to the oil, but it's not going to work. So let's go this way.
You got a tunnel down here?
Yeah. So a couple of hoppers down here, because I was down here with one of the, what's the tunneler?
Yes.
Trying to use the tunnel it's not the best, is it?
I hope they work on that a little bit more.
Well, I was going that way towards the mountain again, and then reversing back here and emptying into the hoppers here.
Okay.
It kind of worked.
It just takes so much time.
Yeah, and then got stuck with that. So go and help yourself. Go and help yourself to the staff room.
I like this.
The toilets are here if you need the toilets. So nice little staff area, and then obviously this is just underneath the deck to where we were just stood.
Yep.
You can get back to it by going up this way, or we can go down this way to one of the service tunnels.
Nice visual area.
Got to look after the staff, haven't you?
Yeah, absolutely.
Staff welfare and break area. They can sit here, watch the sunset, hide away from the rain. Job's a good one.
OSHA approved.
Absolutely. And then you've got obviously a little service tunnel takes you through here.
Okay.
Hidden toilet, because we all need a hidden toilet.
Never know when you gotta go.
Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of flowing back into this area here.
I like it.
Which way do you want to go now? We can either go up through the tunnel that way, or we can go back down the bottom end first.
Let's check the tunnel out.
Oh, no, go for it. This thing was... I watched you do yours, and I thought, I'm going to have to do something now, because I've made him do all that. I'm going to have to go and have a go at this.
And what map are you on?
Forest Hills.
Forest Hills map, okay. So you got a hopper here.
Yep.
And you did the glass walls. I actually like that. That came out nice with the glass walls.
Yeah, I'm quite impressed with that. I thought, is it going to break? Is it going to do something? Ooh, not sure.
And then with the
what I've done with the light here, what I've done with the lights is these are all connected lights. But when you put them on, it's like too bright.
Yeah.
So I just thought, well, I'm going to use the side lights as the main sort of light down the tunnel. And then the tunnel lights that you can see in the middle here.
Yep.
They're the emergency tunnels.
Now, you got the concrete. What's the 2 rows? Is that just mesh up there? Or is that nothing? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So it's just concrete floor mesh. But then if you go in here...
Oh, nice. Oh, okay.
So the lighting really will show you all the way down the tunnel where the emergency evacuation tunnels are.
That's a very good idea.
And then if you go down, you can go all the way down there if you want. So you remember last time I was talking about the evacuation tunnels being done? Yeah. This is the only one that's done so far. I've got to do all the others, but you'll see in a minute where it joins.
Oh, nice.
So that takes you back up the top there where we started.
That's pretty cool.
And then if you go back again through the tunnel, watch your head on the spinning blade.
I like how you can stick them down in the tunnel.
I think if I was going to hide some at some point, you know.
Yeah.
If we go across here and then up, it'll make sense to you. I really wish you'd have like signs you could put up, like directional signs and warning signs and things. I think they'll get to that.
Yeah, I definitely think they're good. You know, they just got so much to do that.
Yeah.
You're back in the tunnel.
Yeah, we're back on the other side of the tunnel. So I'm going to do what I'm going to do with these evacuation tunnels all the way down the mountain through the tunnel is do exactly the same design here, across underneath and back to here again, all the way across it, and then they'll all be interlinked underneath as well.
I like that.
So if we obviously go down here, now you can, in fact, carry on halfway down, there should be a vehicle. Yeah, you should be able to see a vehicle in the end where there's some ladders, so we'll go up them stairs there. This thing, honestly, I was doing like 3 or 4 sections a night. It was just, I knew what you felt through, the pain you had.
It's just so much. I like the
It
beams
takes me
too.
2 minutes to drive through in the car.
I like how the beams came out. And then you had the offset with the 45 concrete. That's nice.
I've not yet bought one of the big loaders, you know, the big one you've got on the top of your mountain at the minute.
Yeah.
So I don't know if it'll drive through here yet. I'll be upset if it doesn't.
It'll be tight, but I think it should.
So nice little area here, a bit of a workman's area because we were doing a bit more work on the electrical cabling up here. So even though the floor used the tunnels to go down, all this was hand dug, hand mined all the way. I know, yeah. So I was doing each section and moving across and doing it. And what I wanted to do with the electrics was have like a bit of redundancy.
Yes.
So I was hoping to maybe put the middle lights on one circuit and the side lights on a separate circuit, but I've not yet figured that out yet. So, and this is why I'm hoping in the game, when they develop the game, that they bring in different circuits for the electrics so that you can kind of switch on and switch off which ones you want, and I can choose which lights in the tunnel I want to put on then.
Yeah, they definitely need to put a switch on it.
Yeah, because otherwise I'll be running up and down switching all these on manually if I unplug the wrong tunnel outside. So I'm quite impressed with this myself, to be honest.
Very
as well.
nice. You did really good work here. With the windows and it came out very nice.
And what's brilliant about the windows is I can see now all the different ore types behind the wall. If I want to do an offshoot, if I want to go up, there's loads of coal somewhere. I found some more iron. So I can go off and do a bit of a side tunnel as well if I want.
That's I did the glass came out nice. I like that aspect.
It's really hard, isn't it, when you're on stream for people to write comments for you to kind of try things, because by then you've already done things.
Yeah, that's the thing with YouTube. It has that delay I can't get rid of.
Help yourself to the staff area there.
I like the ceiling.
Oh, where's the lights not on? Oh. See? I don't know why my light's not on.
Yeah, you're good at the. Yeah, not making it a square box, putting those little angles in. It makes the room so much nicer.
Try messing with things as well. It's like setting these in the back in the back wall. I'm not bothered about not being able to use the top section.
Yeah.
But at least the bottom looks usable.
Yes. You got a little fire extinguisher here.
Have you tried to place the fire extinguishers?
No.
So what I've been doing is, let me buy a fire extinguisher. I'll show you. Decoration. Because I found a trick you can do using the windows. So if you place the window down.
Yes.
Yeah?
Yep.
Well, the fire extinguisher automatically defaults to the middle of the square, doesn't it?
Yes.
Because of the way the block goes. So it gets in the way. But if you place the window down, put the fire extinguisher slightly on the edge of the frame at the bottom, it'll let you place it in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I managed to get this one right next to the window there, and that one next to you in the gap there.
Nice. That's a nice little trick.
And that's what I've done with the chairs here as well. Move the chairs, put a window on the wall here, and just got the leg to touch the bottom.
Okay. That's a good little trick to know.
Even these little small drawers underneath.
And that's how you did that too? You put the...
Yeah, it looks like it's just one desk.
Yeah.
So little things like that, I was really impressed when I found out I could do that. And then through here, when you go through the secret bit at the back...
Oh, you got a little secret doorway.
I'm going to, on this side here, I'm going to dig through, and this is what's going to be sort of connecting all the emergency tunnels underneath.
Nice.
So I only finished this room, when was this? Beginning of Wednesday this week. So I've not yet dug down, and I'm going to dig stairs down that meet into the same lower level as the shaft on the other side, and it can all be one massive evacuation tunnel then.
That's put a lot of thought into this. That's very nice.
Listen, you've got to look after your workers, don't you? You've got to look after your staff. And I've not figured what I'm doing around here yet. I've just stopped digging and thought, right, what do I do?
Okay.
But there's the mountain on there. Over there is kind of where I wanted to try and head towards, because I thought, I wonder if it's all the ore deposits like yours, the big ones are all in the mountains. So where's the closest mountain? That was the closest one to me.
So yeah, you'll definitely find. I think the mountains will definitely have the ore and the coal.
Right. Well, fingers crossed then, because I've got to decide which way to go next. Can you control the drone? Will it let you drive the drone, or do I need to do something with it?
Drive the what?
Can you get into my drone?
Might be able to.
It should be overhead. It should be somewhere. You can drive vehicles, it says on the...
Yeah, I'm in your drone.
So you can see, if you have a look at where we are now, how close we are to that mountain, and there's quite a few ore deposits nearby as well.
Oh yeah, yeah. Yeah, that'd be nice going to that mountain. Yeah, you can see there's coal on that mountain right now, I think.
Yeah, so I'm kind of thinking that might be the next one, depending on the project I show you next.
And I'm just going to drive the... So you went through this mountain already. This little... Well,
yeah.
It's a mountain, but... And you found iron and stuff in this?
Yeah. So all about half dotted along the route. There's iron, there's coal. I found some lithium, and there's a few bits and pieces that I should be able to choose a direction to cut off.
That's good. I like that.
I've obviously not finished this side here in terms of making it look nice, because I just broke through recently, so I've got to the point of figuring out what I'm going to do with this floating land, if you will.
Yeah, I'd really like you dropped it there. It doesn't really go onto the concrete.
Yeah, and I'd really like to do like glass floors as well.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Because then you could have a bit of a glass flooring tunnel here and cover it over. But you can see, literally, you could run right the way down that tunnel there, and that'd take you all the way to the end again, past all the electric cabling.
I can't believe you hand dug all that.
Oh, honestly, mate, it was just like repetitive strain on your finger, you know what I mean? So there's two windmills on this side, and one on the other side, all connected onto this electrics for the tunnel, just for the lights.
That's nice. I like that. That's
so. But somewhere along the way, because if you look at the grid load here on this one, it says like 1,830.
Yeah.
When you go to the other end, the grid load's slightly different. I'm sure it is. I'm not sure if I've missed a connection in the middle somewhere, but can't find out where yet.
That's the one problem with the how they have the electric.
Yeah.
Well, at least now you can actually click on see the grid load on it now. That they just recently did that.
I'd love to be able to kind of open the map, and on the map be able to see, like, I have options where if you click on, say, power lines, it highlights all your power lines on the map or something like that, and shows with red when they're not connected and green when they are. And I think that visually, that in the mapping should be really good for everybody. And you can then go on your map and select everything from the top of the mountain all the way down and get a grid view of your map and see what's connected and what's broken.
That's actually, you should put that Discord channel for those guys.
You think?
I think so, yeah. Because I think that's the biggest complaint right now is I see is the electric.
Yeah.
Because like you have one blowout. You know, it's good that when you have a blowout, it'll show the it'll make it a pole instead of one of those wall mounted ones. But
I'd be screwed if all these poles up there disappeared because I wouldn't see them.
No.
If you had one of those Roadrunner chain of explosions like you had, that was really funny when you did that.
I did that too.
Honestly, your laugh was so funny when you were like, "Whoa!" Because it was like, "Boo, boo, 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 boo."
It just kept on going.
Well, you can see here all the different deposits behind the windows. Yeah. So I've got options. I can either go that way and dig a tunnel that way, or I can go that way and head back towards the mountain, which is probably the way I'll end up going. But yeah, it's
is this ore or blasted rock?
1 second. Oh, I've not got my detector with me. I think it's blasted rock.
Okay.
And I think that this here might be ore in the middle. Where's my windows gone? I've not got my ore detector with me. No, I'm
impressed with this tunnel. This tunnel came out really nice.
You know what? This game's really good at doing straight lines, isn't it?
Yeah.
You've got like your straight tunnel all the way down the end on yours. I think your tunnel's actually longer when I think about it. I think.
It's probably about the same, I would say.
You think?
Yeah, it's close. It's pretty close.
Well, you've then got the tunnel that joins the shaft, and that shaft, oh my god.
I gotta do some work. I gotta put hoppers on it. The conveyor belt's getting overloaded, and I think I'm losing dirt that way.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's a shame that the game doesn't let you just drop it all the way down, but I get why.
Yeah. Well,
even if you did a load of coal, like one full, I don't know, couple of 1,000 kilograms of coal, and it disappeared in the shaft, I think the game should make it reappear in your hopper at the bottom.
Yeah. Well, you know, the way they the amount, like, you know, look at all the stuff that you have on this, you know,
yeah.
And there's no lag whatsoever.
It's really good, isn't it?
It's impressive that they did this that way.
So if you go up there...
Okay, this is your...
That's the service, the crawlway behind the main tunnel. But what from the outside, if I break through here for you, and then you go and stand over here, you can stand up here and see the tunnel you just walked on, but from over here you can't see it.
Nah, I do like that. That actually gave me it's a good idea that you with the lights. I think I'm going to do that with my tunnel.
But hide yours at the back of the mesh.
Yeah. Yeah, I like how that
and then we'll go back down the stairs here. If you go to the right when you go down. So what I'm doing here is kind of interconnecting so that at the end of the tunnel, this is what I started the other day, and I'm going to kind of break through back to where we were on the other side of the tunnel, just for that sort of dual access on either sides. So that's what that other door's for. On the other, I'm going to put another door over here. Do you know what I mean? And just make it symmetrical all the way through. I tell you what I was impressed that I managed to do is this corner here.
Yeah.
Because I went to lay a block and it was on an angle, and I was like, why is it done it on an angle? Why is it done it that way around? And in the end, when I ran it all the way up, I thought actually
It came out nice.
Yeah, it did. So I thought I'm going to keep that. It's one of those little game cheats we're going to keep within it.
Yeah, the angles is what makes the game, your tunnel and everything very nice. It breaks up this, just having just blocks and squares.
Yeah. I'd quite like as well. Like the yellow spinning lights, the emergency lights.
Yes.
The warning lights. I'd quite like some of those because I'd put some of them like every 2 or 3 sets of windows. I'd put one up here so that if there was ever a problem, like say a fire or whatever, you need to get out of the tunnel, you could click a switch somewhere and they all start spinning.
That'd be
then
nice.
You know which way you got to go.
That'd be a good idea.
But again, it's an electrical sort of thing, isn't it, to kind of get them to do a few bits. But right now, I'm quite happy with that.
The tunnel came out very nice.
Right, so we'll take you down this way. So obviously down there is where the tunnel brings you up.
Okay.
So we can develop some sort of an area to come back up this way.
All right. Okay. Yeah, these are the conveyors.
So these conveyors are not staying here. These were just used when I was doing the mining down below.
Yeah. Okay.
Because you know what it's like when you're using blasted rock. You have to mess around blowing it all and then grabbing it all.
Yeah.
A little exploration tunnel down here. Be careful you don't fall.
Okay. Did you find anything down there?
No, not yet. Just a load of blasted rock. But I did set 2 nukes off below.
Did you?
Yeah, I'll take you down and show you. Which way? We'll go this way. So you remember when we first started to use the mesh with the explosives?
Yes.
That's what's created that ring pattern here.
Okay.
So it's literally just put the mesh, the explosive, blow, mesh all the way down. It's given me a really nice ring pattern all the way down. So I was going to put walls in and I thought, no, I'm going to leave it because it's solid rock, so it's not anywhere.
I would leave it.
I just wish we had a block that kind of covered this corner.
Yeah.
Because I can't, it's either going to have to be one of these or just leave it as it is.
Yeah, I would leave it as it is right now until I'm sure they're going to come out with more blocks.
I think there's been enough suggestions in the group, hasn't there? Like circular blocks.
Yeah. Well, I think they're gonna. I imagine they're gonna do like because they're coming out with that drill for explosives.
Yeah.
So I imagine that eventually they're gonna have something where you can build a tunnel, like a circular tunnel, like the tunnel from going to England and how they did that.
I'm with you. That'd be really exciting if we got a boring machine to come all the way through there.
That'd be cool.
So if you stand where I am and look up and down the tunnel and look at your compass, it's perfectly aligned with the compass as well. So it's for me to figure which way I'm going, north, east, south, or west, to try and figure out where I was going. I was doing this blind, and once I'm stood here without these 2 tunnels with the explosives, I'm like, how far over do I need to go before I'm going to match up with something?
That's perfect.
Here's my little secret entrance. Hidden behind my old trusty 11.
I like how you put the roofs in. I like that.
Have a quick look down here. So this was the original dump deck.
Where'd you go?
Down the stairs.
Okay.
So this was like to create the dump deck just up the top there. So this is, I found this is all coal, so I've got loads of coal here to take out and loads of pay dirt. So there's loads of options to go through there. And then obviously this way it takes you back up to the top level again. We'll go back up those. We'll go down. We'll go down. So a little, just to offset the fence panel here. And from back when you stood over there, you'd never know there was an entrance there unless you stood here. Then go down and go left. Go this way, sir. This way.
Oh wow.
Did you bring a dosimeter with you? So this was one of the first nukes that I set off down here.
That's nice.
And then go through the other hole up here.
You set another one off here?
Yeah. And that's the hole up there that we could see before.
Okay.
And I was looking at all this solid rock thinking, yeah, there's nothing down here. I thought I need to go a different direction. I thought I'll come over here. No. And then in the end, I saw you start your tunnel. And I think that's when it made me start thinking about doing one. Which way? Let's go this. We'll go up. I'll let you find that all the way in a minute. So this way, you're heading this way now, is back to where you spawned in because the beacon's up there.
Okay.
And then this bit here should put you underneath the ramp.
I like that.
And all of that's all connected on one grid.
I like that. I like how you incorporate everything into the same. Everything's connected.
Yeah, I mean the difficulty, is like obviously you've started in the mountain at the top end, and you're hoping that the grid that you've connected is connected the same way, isn't it?
Yeah, that's. Which I don't think it is.
Oh no, don't say that. Let's go over here.
Where'd you go? Up. I see it.
I'm hoping as well when they find the uranium that there'll be like a little reactor that will power all of it, and I can get rid of all
That'd
these.
Be nice.
To get rid of all these turbines, then.
Yeah, that's
so
why
you got
I like the coal plants because it drives me nuts having all these wind turbines.
Yeah, if I get the same sort of coal deposits as you, I'll probably change some of these definitely. Which way do you want to go? Do you want to go down? If to take you down to the bottom down here.
Sure.
I didn't mean to jump off. I didn't mean to jump off. I meant to give you a nice cinematic shot from up here. So like yours are in the ground at the minute, and I spent ages on this, putting all these into alignment.
Like
and they all literally go on. Apart from two of them, they all go into the pipeline all the way up to that tank at the top.
I like that.
Little break area if you need a comfort break, some food or anything. This looked really crisp and clean when I did it. The only thing was, I'm not moving this to make it in the same line. Just because of the way the pipes will be, it'll cause me a right nightmare to do that.
Yeah, it came out nice.
Do you remember me messaging you saying I'd put the grid wrong?
Yes.
Oh, it was all of this had to come out and go back in again. Because I'd offset the grid and not noticed it, but because you get so stuck into it,
yes,
it was like, why is it not matching up this? And then realised that all of this section all the way to the end, and all the section down there was misaligned.
Wow.
I was raging.
I bet you were.
They used the window trick again to put the two fire extinguishers next to each other.
I like the little detail you put down, you know, the brake areas and stuff. It's a nice little detail you do.
I get tired running around this place. I mean, to be fair, if one of these things goes up, a fire extinguisher's not going to do much, is it?
Nah, that'll be a mushroom cloud.
Makes me feel reassured. So to the left down here was where I started with the iron ore last time when I started finding iron.
Okay.
So I kept having to gradually step down with these plates. But what I'm thinking of doing, I've seen you use that big loader on the top of your mountain. I've not tried to use any of those yet. So I'm thinking I might just level off the bed here and bring one of those down here.
That moves a lot of dirt. That front end
Yeah.
excavator, that takes a lot of dirt out.
Because if I just level off the deck somewhere,
Yeah.
I should be able to just chomp away at all this.
Oh, yeah.
But this was doing like the small loader, one of the big loaders, turning around, backing up, dumping it in here, trying not to fall back down the hole again when I was reversing. I was like, oof. Honestly, it was doing my head in. So again, a little staffy area here. I've left this missing because it was obviously running the wire through the gap.
Yeah, that's actually good. I don't like the wire going through the concrete.
Not figured out what I'm doing down here yet,
Okay.
but I needed to step down a level to fit the hoppers here for the next gut section to show you. Which was obviously when I started to tunnel into the mountain. So you've got the option, you can go down or you can go up. Which way do you want to go first?
Let's go down. We'll work our way up.
Yeah?
Yeah. And this is another tunnel?
Yeah. So we can go down and down and down and jump right the way down to the bottom. So these are quite, there's all different ores in the wall here.
Okay.
But what I'm trying to do is not lose sight of the foundations of the building above it.
I like that.
Try to make them down into bedrock and get to where we're at. Because I've not decided what I might move like a production plant in here.
That's actually a good idea.
Do you know what I mean? Get it all sorted so it's a full sort of production plant. And then I might re-divert the hoppers that you saw at the bottom we were just at. Could re-divert those to come up to this level. The entrance is over there again, and I'm like, I think I came down too quickly here. But by that point, it is what you've done, aren't you? You're right the way down.
Yeah.
So this tunnel here, you can run all the way down to that tunnel if you want. This was me using my compass to try and get myself back to where we started. Trying to stick your head through the rock so you can see where you're at. I found loads of coal here.
Oh, nice.
Don't fall down the hole. And then up here.
And this
I wish they had side barriers. So that's where we were before the first tunnel.
This is the first atomic explosion.
Yes. Yeah. In fact, don't need those in there.
You've done a lot of work on this map.
Do you know what I mean? So this here is the tunnel. Once all this conveyoring's moved, you'll be able to drive from the lower level of the building you've just been at all the way through the tunnel to here and pop out at the top where the main section was before.
Okay.
All connected on the same grid.
That's nice.
Again, the evacuation tunnel's down here. Go up one set of stairs, it takes you to the main. Go a couple sets of stairs. Yeah.
Okay.
So in theory, this tunnel we're in now needs to go the whole length of the tunnel all the way down to match up with that office I showed you at the other end.
Yes.
That's the theory.
You made $584 million.
For $584 million, I should be able to pay someone to do it for me. In fact, no, let's cheat. Let's go this way.
Another tunnel.
Yep. I got lost in my tunnels. Until I found where we were.
Now you were doing all this, and was this when you were looking for iron and stuff?
Yeah, yeah.
And you didn't find any.
Only little bits.
Okay.
Only little bits.
Doing all this work just to find iron.
This is my commemorative slice of history that's never going to be removed.
And is this where you started?
It reminds me of that thing in Superman where they get that little shard of glass to get trapped in.
Oh,
yeah. Which level are we on here? Let's have a look. So the tunnel is right the way down the bottom there.
Oh, okay.
So we'll go back down there to come back up. So service area, and then up this way. Again, if you need a break, you can go in there, get yourself a break, brew, whatever you want.
I like your stairs too, going up around that column.
Oh, every time I kept saying stairs in your stream, you could hear Mackie going off. Have you heard from him? Is he still over in Japan?
I think he's actually in the Philippines now. Not the Philippines. He's on vacation now.
Right. Okay. Little break area with a lovely view.
I like that.
I wish you could sit down.
I know.
Just click on something. Just sit down.
I hope they incorporate that, because then you have a bunch of guys, you could just sit down, start your if you're streaming, start streaming.
Absolutely. I'll finish the stream here having a discussion about how things have gone for the day.
That's actually a great idea.
Do we go up one or do we go this way? We'll go this way. So we've got a water tank with the refinery. Another little staff breakout area, because the staff are going to be maintaining all these pipe works and this machinery, so they need to have places that they can hide from the bosses. Do you know what I mean? So.
Oh, yeah.
If you go out that door to your left, so it puts us over here.
I like that too.
I managed to, when we go, obviously, put the pumps down here and then seal them off with the windows, and even seal the windows through the pipe, but you can't really see it. It just looks like it's sealed around the pipe.
That's actually a good idea.
So it looks like it's nice and sealed. Another little breakout area. If we go down, this is why I want signs.
Yeah, the signs would help a lot.
crap, no, I've gone the wrong way. I want to show you a way out. Which way is it? There, it's around this way. Little evacuation tunnel again.
I like how you broke everything up, though.
And if we go up this way, you can come to see my office. So the smoke here is the generator underneath.
Oh, okay.
And I thought, you know what? I'm just going to leave it.
Yeah, it adds like a little industrial aspect to it.
Yeah, as long as nobody drives over it and thinks what's going on here, we should be fine.
Now, what's with the tower?
So the tower, if we go into the... Let's have a see which way to go. We'll go this way. Oh. Have you seen the new Aliens?
No.
The Alien Earth?
No.
So if you go through that door, I really enjoyed it, but there was a building within it, and I thought I'm going to use that. I'm going to design it. So if you go through the door there and have a look,
oh, you got a little pool.
It was like a little Zen area. It was like all Chinese sort of architecture, and I thought I like that. I can do that in the game.
I like that.
And then these are like different ways you can go. So you can go around this way to get out this side. And the way the walls are sort of like creating hidden spaces.
Yes.
So you stand where I am and look up there, you wouldn't know that there's 4 different exits from the room right now.
No.
Whereas you can come round here and takes you into this quadrant here.
That's a very good idea.
I just don't know what I'm going to do with whether the glass is going to stay or whether I'm going to incorporate stuff at the minute. It does the same around the back. Well, this is like where the evacuation stairs are.
Okay.
If you go through here, you can have a look down into the mine. I've put these up in different ways that I was mining off with the hoppers.
Okay.
I thought I'd leave those as a little bit of a feature.
Yeah, I like that. It's like a visitor's feature.
This one here, quite similar to the other one, except it's 1 block shorter than the other room.
Oh, nice.
And in here you've got access to the main stairways at the back.
I like the angles and everything.
So you go up there, you've got like a little observation area to look into here. But likewise, if you come down here again, you've got another observation area.
I like that.
So like hidden sort of spaces within spaces. Trying to get these angles to match up was doing my head in. Kind of have to do that running down the stairs where it catches your head. But if you go down here, sorry, the other way, go through the door, sorry. And then go through that door behind you.
Oh.
All
Yeah,
connected.
I like how you incorporated everything, the whole thing into the... Everything ties in together.
I don't know what to do with the floors because I don't want to lose the depth of what's underneath us.
Yeah. I'd keep them.
So it might be that some of the machinery might go on, the plant machinery might go on the level and leave the gap. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
Put my windows in and my metal floor to cover the glass pools.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. That's sharp. I like
And
that.
like this staircase literally goes all the way to the floor, the bottom, and just branches off on each level.
Yeah, I like how you have the different levels, and you can tell the depth of the area.
Can you see my office over there?
That's your office over there.
Yeah, we'll go over there in a minute. We'll go over there. We'll go up again. You wanted to go upstairs, didn't you? So now we can go out to the roof if you want to go and have a look up there.
And what is this? Just an observation? Oh, fell off.
Sorry, I put the railings up.
Gotta get OSHA.
So what I was going to do with the staircases, I was going to and like cover them in like either walls or blocks. So that's why I'm not putting any sort of handrails up all the way.
Okay.
But then I wasn't sure whether that's going to cause me a load of aggravation. So for now, whilst the building's unoccupied, I've left them as they are because I thought it gives us a nice view all around at the minute. So at the minute, we've literally just got the flat deck. You can literally see now just how connected everything is.
Yes.
This building this thing nearly killed me and all. Trying to get the electrics up the back wall here. Whew.
Oh yeah, that must have been fun.
Because that's what these two turbines here are connected at the bottom, and then the power runs up this back wall here
Okay.
on both sides. So I need to figure out what sort of power connections we're going to have within it. What I didn't do when I started the game, because I just didn't know what I needed to, was to kind of really consider where I was starting, because I'm really far away from like the mountains in the distance, like yours. You're like right next to yours.
Well, that was my third start on that map.
Yeah.
So I
Because that one
figured
over there.
I figured
that's a
I
huge
start
one.
right at the map, but that when I lost my first map, my second map, I'm like, I'm just gonna go right to the mountain.
But then I was looking at this valley in front of us, and I thought there's loads of deposits in the valley down there, and I can probably create a nice road down there at some point.
Yeah, I like that. I like how your tunnel comes out into the valley.
There's some good views. I've got that. I'm quite happy with
It's
the
very good
views.
views.
Right, let's go down to the ground floor again.
Oh.
It's not down there. The down here takes you down to obviously into the downstairs again. I know that concrete block really bugs me. Sometimes I just can duck down when you're in, don't you? So we're now down to another lower level, which is that. So that's the tunnel that brought us down before from the other place.
Okay.
Straight ahead. And then we'll go this way up to my office. You go into my office, go and have a look.
Yeah, you can watch everybody working.
You can go out here and say, "Oi, get over here!"
You're slacking, Jimmy. Oh, you got a little bed back here.
If I'm working here, I'm practically living here. So I can't get rid of this concrete block, because if I do, I can't place the wall section because I lose the detailing in this hanger here.
Oh, okay.
So if I get rid of the concrete block and put a wall section where it's joined there, it loses the hooks that I like as a nice feature to be able to hang the jacket on.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Because if I get rid of the wall there now and put in, if I put the wall
yeah,
section in,
Yeah.
so that's why I've had to kind of stay with the block on the other side, because at least then I've got my hooks that I can put my clothes on.
Yeah, I like that. It gives you a little alcove for your TV.
Yeah. And then you can still get back into the mine again down here just by going down the stairs, and you're back into. So everything's all accessible.
You did very good work here.
Thank you. Just got to remember every day to run around, empty the water tank, and sell all the water in that water, and sell all the water at the one at the top that you saw, and then go and get my oil and sell all that.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I'm thinking, are we going to get like a sprinkler system at some point? I know we're not going to use it, but would you be able to install sprinkler heads to make it look? And there's my water down there for the building.
Yes. Okay.
Trying to think where to go next. I think you've seen everywhere now that's in production at the minute. So this is. Oh no, you've not seen up here. You've not seen up here. Again, this was another before the tower got created and all of the basement area you've just seen. I just had the ramp that went from here all the way down to the other bottom there. And that's how I was kind of bringing stuff up to this hopper here, and this hopper's connected by the chutes that take you over to that line over there that feed into the main hopper in the plant at the beginning. And then that one at the bottom down there is connected again via the whole system of connected conveyors that runs side by side with the pipeline up here. So everything, no matter what I mine and dump it into a hopper, will end up in that main hopper up there where you started up there.
That's good.
Because initially I was using a loader and emptying into that hopper up there until I got big enough to then mess around with all the other bits and pieces. So we've got another staff area, and you can either go in on up or round, whichever way you want.
Get a little sculpture here.
Absolutely kept that. When I dug around that, I thought that thing's staying.
I like that.
It'd be worth a fortune in years, that.
I got a nice little break area up here.
I've decided I'm not putting a bed up here because it wouldn't be good for the workforce to be tempted by it.
Oh yeah, they'll be sleeping.
They'll be doing something. And if we go out that door there.
What's this, an emergency tunnel?
Absolutely.
I like what you did with the walls on this. Get your tunneler.
Then we're connected back to here again. Did you see the top area of the staff area?
No.
I think you did. Run towards the light. That for a sunset view.
I like that. Screenshot.
This is why I wish you could sit down on chairs.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully
just
they
like
add that in.
Sit here, crack open a couple of beers.
Right down the valley,
sunset,
looking right down at the valley.
and then watch one of the refineries just blow up in front of my eyes.
Big mushroom cloud.
Absolutely. So I've kind of got to figure out what I'm doing with the tower, because I don't know what I'm doing with that now. Because I've really got to figure out that what I'm doing with the floors. Am I gonna have like one floor every so often, or am I going to split it where it's kind of like if you stay there, I'll show you what I mean. I'll jump over. Am I going to have one floor that's going to be like this high between the one below me, or are they going to be closer?
Yeah.
Or are there going to be sections where they're going to be 2 floors up? But then I'm trying to think of what material and what machinery I'm going to put in here, and then how to pipe and plumb it all up and power it. because I could, in theory, I could have a full floor here if I covered it with windows all the way around, put a floor in, and I could put a load of the nuts and bolts machines that you've got on yours. I could put them all in here and have
That's
it
a good
flashing
idea.
in, you know, and then at night time it'd all be lit up. It's all flashing.
Yeah, that actually would look pretty cool.
We just got to figure out what production wise we can do, and what other things to throw in, and then decide whether I'm going to go off to the left into
the mountain again, or whether I'm going to go down a bit further. I'm at that point now where I need ideas,
Yeah.
because I've got all that space underneath. As much as the tower goes upwards into the sky, I've got the same space going down now.
True.
So I could move the whole plant, really. The whole plant over there could probably get moved into there. Or do I do a separate plant?
I would keep that plant because the plant looks good up here, but to, have another plant. So I like how your plant looks. Because then when if you take everything out, you're just gonna have all this dead space then.
Yeah, and it'll look odd then, won't it?
Yeah.
Because I've seen some people where they've your machinery shop, your like big warehouse, it fits in your map. I don't think if I was to cover all this in metal on the outside, it'd look good.
No, I leave it just how it is.
Yeah. And then I'm kind of at a bit of a crossroads as to what I want project-wise to do next.
Yeah.
So this is where you get to give me suggestions.
I would start going into that mountain. I would try to start going into that mountain.
Yeah. I might then go up through the mountains at some point, look for whatever the next deposit I've got near me is, and see what there is.
Because the other thing, like I said, I want to do on my stream is you can actually go, you've done the tunnel. If you want to do the shaft like I did too, you can do that at that mountain. Sorry about that. Or you can do like a strip mine, go right up beside that mountain.
Yeah.
And then do a step going all the way up on the outside of the mountain, or you can do like the tunnel like I did.
But if you go, I can't find you.
I'm on top of the hill. I'm coming towards you.
Oh, right, there you are. I had no idea where you were. I was looking around. I'm seeing the big talk above me. I'm looking around like, where's he gone? Where's he gone? Oh, it's like a sniper's going to come and set my head off. You can just see how big the plant is. So the plant here I've broken up in certain sections where I was kind of dropping into chutes before it gets to like the problem you've got where you've got boxes of like material coming out.
I got to fix that.
I think the game needs to be able to do something like that where it just accepts and lets them pass through. But certainly you can see obviously the whole plant area here was just a labour of love that kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
You can see there's 1, 2, 3, 4 shoots all dropping into that one hopper from 4 different places.
Yes.
So this is like the heart, if you will, where he started. This ain't getting shifted, and then it's where we go next. I think, like you say, if we go into the tunnel, find a decent deposit of something, and then branch off towards the south, towards the mountain.
Yeah, that's what I would do.
Still got to finish the evacuation tunnels, but that's okay. That's a labour of love, that one.
Or you can do something with the valley.
I've not tried to make asphalt.
I'd actually leave that valve because that's a nice view. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Maybe develop the tower or develop the tunnel.
Yeah.
Right, okay, then we'll have a think about that. I'm still wondering whether I need to tidy up the edges of my spillway up there. Because that was all done with explosives.
You should do up there? I've seen it, I forget who did it. Make it a reservoir.
Ooh.
Type of
I'm
thing.
with you. Yeah, I'm with you. You mean fill all this in with water?
Yeah, come on. I put the water on top of the mountain here. Like, do a concrete all the way around, or you can even dump dirt all the way around.
Yeah.
And be like, dam. So dams have spillways. You can make this like a dam spillway.
That's actually a really good idea, actually. Quite like that.
And you know, reservoirs are typically on top of mountains anyway for the gravity.
So potentially take this, maybe, I don't know, leave this as it is and go square this way off.
Yeah.
Square off an area here and cover it with water.
I think that'd be a good idea.
Ooh, I like that. I wish the water, though, I wish it was a bit like you click it in here and it just rolls down.
I know. And supposedly with the Unreal Engine 5 now, they can do that.
Yeah. Because if I just put water blocks here, it's just going to be square blocks of water, isn't it? It's not going to look great.
Nah, yeah, I don't think it's going to look... But like
But I think what the game should do, the game should recognise if I put a block of water here,
it should drop
and a
down.
block of water here, it should kind of change it to a diagonal.
Yeah. I don't think they're there yet.
I've not been up here for ages.
But as soon as I... well, when I spawned on here, I'm like, oh yeah, you can make this like until I...
Honestly, you should have seen I'd cleared everything from the bottom and worked all the way up.
Wow.
And then every time I was blowing some of these at the sides here, they'd be catching on stuff at the bottom and filling it back up again. I was like, oh! I was getting raging, honestly.
Well, it's like when I did the shaft.
Oh,
But yeah, I would make this whole area a reservoir.
I might actually leave this and just put this on concrete stilts then, this tower.
That's a good idea too.
Because the view up here is just fabulous. If you come and have a look up here.
Let me take a screenshot of this. This would be the... front page of the video.
I'm glad you like it anyway. It's a labour of love.
It came out really nice. I'm going to stop recording.